Are you struggling to make your small business stand out in a crowded market? Do you want to connect with your customers on a deeper level and build brand loyalty? Then this presentation is for you. From developing relatable characters to creating engaging narratives, the storytelling series for small businesses and content creators will show you how to captivate your audience and create a lasting impression. Get ready to unlock the secret power of small businesses and take your brand to the next level. Hello and welcome to today's short read. I'm Obehi from A Classes, where we help small businesses to leverage the power of content creation and storytelling. If you are a small business owner or a content creator who wants to build your influence and stand out from the noise out there, then join us at A Classes Academy with dozens of online training classes to level up. We are available at aclasses.org. Today's short read is from Book 2 of the storytelling series for small businesses and content creators. The book is titled Win Heart and Mind and Get Result with the 5 Essential Elements of Storytelling, and it's available on Amazon if you want to get a copy for yourself and read along. We are in chapter 1 of the book, which is designed to help you understand what are characters in a story, the type of character in a story, character development, and how to leverage a good character in your storytelling. This is fundamental whether you are a content creator who wants to better connect with your audience through the content you create, or a small business owner who wants to elevate your brand and stand out in the competition. Now, the reading. What are the characters in a story? Characters in stories are the people, animal, or other entity in a story. They can be either the protagonist or antagonist of a story. The protagonist is the main character that drives the story forward and is often in conflict with an antagonist. The term character is believed by many Westerners to have come from ancient Greek word meaning mask or face. It was originally used to refer to an actor mask in ancient Greek theater. However, the term actually predates the ancient Greek and Roman era. Instead, it can be traced back to ancient African religious practices and rituals, and you don't need much intelligence to understand that if you are a little conversant with the evolution of human history. The following is a clip from the publication, The Ancient Egyptian Theater, The Mother of Osiris by Set, and its dismemberment and resurrection made for excellent theater and was frequently shown with the main role played by professional actor and the extra often member of the public. Abydos and Busiris were important centers for these activities. The festivals, according to the publication, were divided into 3 parts: the defense of Osiris by his son, Upuat, the fight of Osiris himself and his demise, and lastly, the triumph of Osiris when his enemies are defeated. This is only to show you that the term character is not new by any measure of it. So it will serve you well to understand the role of character in your storytelling. Do you want to create a good character in your story? Now, here are 5 things to consider. Well developed and believable. One of the things that make a good character in story is that they should be well developed and believable with their motivation, desires, and flaws. This is true whether in ancient African storytelling, among ancient Greek, the Roman, or in today's Hollywood film industry. A good character should feel like real people rather than caricature or stereotype that no one would like to associate with. Interesting and dynamic. Good character should be interesting and dynamic with their unique personality and characteristics. They should be able to hold the reader's attention and keep them engaged in the story. Consistency. Good character should be consistent in their action and behavior so that they feel believable and genuine. Relatability. Do you want to create good character in your story? Make sure they are relatable. Good character should be relatable so that readers can identify with them and feel a connection to them. Memorability. Good character should be memorable so that they stayed with the readers long after the story is over. Never forget that. Generally, the most important characters have the greatest effect on what happens in the story. Without any doubt, characters are the backbone of any story. Without them, there will be no plot and no story to speak of. They can have a big impact on the plot, changing their roles as the event in the story unfolds. To make readers care about your character, they need to have depth and change as they go through the up and down of your plot points. Come to think of it, that is how life is too. Type of characters in a storytelling. There are 7 types of character in stories, and they are as follows: the protagonist, the antagonist, secondary characters, deuteragonist characters, the confidant characters, tertiary characters, and the extras. Now, let's expand on 3 of them. The protagonist. The protagonist is the main character of a narrative who has an important role in the story and tends to be involved in or affected by the majority of events that takes place in the story. In a novel, a protagonist is usually the main character that typically drives the plot forward. In many cases, they are shaped by their experiences, which then shape the decision and action throughout the story. The protagonist must have a goal, and the whole story usually revolves around their quest. The antagonist. The protagonist's main opposite character is called the antagonist. We need antagonists so that there can be conflict, and they are found in almost every literary work you can think of. The antagonist is generally the person or thing that is working against the protagonist's goal. In storytelling, the protagonist is usually the hero of the story, and he or she has a goal to achieve. The role of the antagonist is to stop him or her from reaching this goal. On the surface level, you might not understand the value of this as a small business owner or a content creator, but as we go deeper into this book, the storytelling series for small businesses and content creators, you will come to understand how you can perfectly lace storytelling into your marketing strategy. I'm sure you want to get a full picture of what we are here talking about: the role of character in storytelling. In storytelling, there are 2 main types of antagonists. One type is the person who works against the protagonist because they want something that they, the antagonist, do not have and want to take it away from them. This type of antagonist will usually do anything in their power to stop the protagonist from achieving their goals. Another type of antagonist is a person who works against a protagonist because they are simply bad people who enjoy hurting others and making life difficult for other people due to their selfish purposes. Whichever one of them you choose to use in your story, just make sure that the character is relevant within the story plot and can be relatable to the audience. The antagonist can be one character or a group of characters. In traditional narratives, the antagonist is synonymous with the bad guy and has been given many names throughout history, including an enemy, adversary, or opponent. In modern times, the term have become more generalized to refer to any person who opposes another person in any way. The important point is that you should never lose track of their role in the story. Secondary characters. Secondary characters are those in our story who have a significant role and appear in multiple scenes, but who are not the main focus of the primary plot. This supporting character may be the focal point of their subplots. In Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, secondary characters such as Friar Lawrence, Capulet, and Tybalt all play vital roles throughout the play. How to use character in your small business. Storytelling is a powerful tool for small businesses to connect with their customers and build a loyal following. One of the ways to leverage the power of storytelling is using memorable character. Here are some tips on how to do that effectively. Develop a relatable character. The character should have qualities that your customer can relate to, such as facing similar challenges, having similar aspirations or values. Your characters should embody the quality and value of your brand. Create a backstory. The backstories will help your customer understand the character's motivation and values. This backstory should also align with your brand value and message. Use the character across multiple channels. Once you have created your character, use them across multiple marketing channels such as social media, blog posts, and email marketing. This consistency will help to reinforce the character's personality and message. Use good storytelling techniques. It is recommended that you use good story techniques to help bring your character to life. For example, create a narrative arc or use dialogue to create a more impressive experience. Make your character interactive. Consider creating interactive experience that allow your customers to engage with your character in a more meaningful way. This can be through a game, quiz, or chatbot. By leveraging the power of story characters, you can create a more engaging and memorable experience for your customers. This can lead to increased brand loyalty and a stronger connection with your target audience. Why developing great character in your small business? Well, developing good story character in your small business can have several important benefits. Here are some of the key reasons why it is important to focus on developing strong and memorable characters. Help customers connect with your brand. A well-developed character can help customers to connect with your brand on a more emotional level. When customers feel a connection with a character, they are more likely to remember and engage with your brand. Make your brand more memorable. A memorable character can make your brand stand out in a crowded market. When customers remember your character, they are more likely to think of your brand when they need a product or services that you offer. Provide a consistent brand message. By developing a consistent character, you can ensure that your brand message is consistent across all channels. This can help to build trust with your customer and establish your brand as a reliable, trustworthy source. Create a sense of familiarity. When customers feel like they know your character, they are more likely to feel comfortable with your brand. This can help to increase customer loyalty and retention. Increase engagement. When customers are engaged with your character, they are more likely to engage with your brand. This can lead to increased social media share, comment, and like, which can of course help to increase brand awareness and reach. Always remember that developing good story character can be a powerful tool for small businesses looking to build their brand and connect with their target audience. By creating memorable and relatable character, you can build a strong emotional connection with your customer and increase brand loyalty and engagement. Want to learn more about the storytelling series for small businesses and content creators? Then start by downloading the free chapter at obehi114.com/freebookchapter. The 5-part book series is also available on Amazon, so you can order your copy from there. Have a good reading, and remember to share your thoughts and inspiration about the series.